What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Detail of back with another pregame live stream. My apologies if my energy isn't all the way there yet. Still feeling a little bit dizzy and well, not really dizzy, but a little bit weak. And been through hell, man. Been through hell this past week. So luckily, I'm getting better now. It's my girl who's getting sick, so now I'm helping take care of her after she took care of me. So shout out to her. Um, But I'm so happy to be back, guys. Trust me, my lack of energy does can't explain how happy I am. To matter of fact, to be alive, man. Because the first day was really hard, really hard. I really wanted to do that video on Friday, but I really couldn't, guys. I had to lay in bed all day and recover. But again, back to the Lakers. They continue to roll. I couldn't be prouder of this team right now, man. This team is absolutely stunning, man. The way they're playing, moving the rock on offense, defensively, they're communicating a lot better. Um, they're switching every position. LeBron playing center is actually working wonders. Um, I think this team has, they're just, again, still just scratching the surface. 4 game win streak. The last game versus Atlanta, I mean, we dropped 134 points. Um, I still think we can use a versatile big, to be honest with you guys. But all in all, listen, we're undefeated in 2022. And I feel like this is a team that has potential for so much more. For so much more, guys. Again, we get Anthony Davis back potentially by next month, at some point next month. So I feel like, you know, we're going to have to incorporate him back. And I wonder how that will impact Malik Monk when our boy AD gets back, because Malik Monk right now, the last 7 games, has been averaging 21 points per game, shooting damn near 50%, shooting a high percentage from the free throw line, like 90%, just killing it from all over the floor, man. And even defensively, they're buying in. I love what I'm seeing from Avery Bradley and Stanley Johnson. I mean, this team really starting to hit their stride, man. Um, but again, very happy to be here with you guys, man. My Rams couldn't get the job done, but congratulations to you Niner fans. Hard fought victory for you guys, man. And I also wanted to say rest in peace to the legendary Bob Saget. We lost the legendary icon, man. I don't know if you guys knew. The youth probably didn't know who he was very well, but um, a lot of us that grew up in the 90s, like if you grew up watching Full House or one of his many great shows, America's Funniest Home Videos was probably my favorite that me and my family used to watch. This was before YouTube and all that. So very sad to see him go, man. But I miss you guys too. Um, I think that this team tonight, we face the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, I haven't got word yet if Ja will play. Ja Morant will probably play. He probably will, because that tends to happen. They end up saving the energy. But if he doesn't, regardless, we got to treat this team as if this is a revenge game. Because remember, the last time we were winning, we were dominating for 3 quarters, and boom, we gave up a huge lead, which is something we also did in the Hawks game. That's one thing we got to do better: protect leads. You know what I mean? But listen, the Lakers. What can I say, man? Everybody's balling out. Just to talk a little bit about the last game right here versus the Atlanta Hawks, man. Last game, everybody was pouring it on. I mean, Malik Monk, 29 points. I already, I've been gushing about him even since before he came over. LeBron James, 32, 9, and 8. He continues to have an MVP type season. Russell Westbrook, actually, I talk a little bit about Russell Westbrook. Um, Russell Westbrook has been playing a lot better since I freaking verbally destroyed him, and so did ESPN and everybody else. Um, he's not turning the ball over lately. There's been what 2-3 games where he's been protecting the ball, and that has truly helped us a lot. Because trust me, maybe he did not get in his triple doubles or none of that, but it's sometimes less is more from Russ and Russell Westbrook, man. Russell Westbrook is definitely, like, he had 0 turnovers 1 game, and then the last game I think he had 2 or 3 max. He keeps doing that, then he's definitely not going to stand in the way of any sort of competition, any sort of competing for any title. That's all I got to say about that, man. Um, Now, I gotta say, the only thing I would like him to do a little bit more is if his jump shot is not falling and his layups are missing and everything, just defer a little bit more because sometimes we got a hot hand like Malik Monk or a hot hand like even Avery Bradley was shooting lights out to start the game last time. Or LeBron James or whoever. And this guy sometimes stops the momentum, even if it's not with his turnovers, is with his bricks or missed layups. So that's the only thing I can ask, but I'm already asking for too much. All right. If the dude has less than 4 turnovers, I'm over the hill. Okay, because he doesn't get in the way of anything. When he has 8, 9, 10 turnovers, he might be the main reason why we lose, man. Love y'all too, man. Thank you. Hey, by the way, I gotta say thank you. Now that the chat is a little more filled up, thank you guys for all the good wishes, man. Y'all think it doesn't make a difference? And like right now, I'm like probably on 50% energy. But it makes a world of a difference, man, to know there's people out there that care for you. So thank you guys. And I also want to say prayers up for everybody who's out there sick with COVID, man. This shit is no joke. No joke, man. Like the suffering is horrible, man. I'm talking the headache I had was crushing my head. I thought I was gonna die day one. I kid you not. No exaggeration. I'm pretty pain tolerable, but I could tell you this, man. I was counting my blessings on when was it? Thursday night? No, Friday. Friday morning, I was sleeping all day, all the way up until Saturday morning. Yep, that's what it took to heal and recover. That medicine, shout out to my girlfriend taking care of me and all that. But yeah, man, prayers up for all the COVID victims, man. Shit is crazy. And I think I think it's like a smaller variant where you recover in like 3 or 4 days. This is my 4th day. But yeah, man, thank you guys for all the good wishes. I want to say that. I see the chat. Love y'all too, man. Now where was I? I was on Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, okay, again, limit the turnovers. That's huge for us. Moving on from Russ, the other night, versus the Hawks again. I want to talk about it because I missed pre and post game. Avery Bradley, he continues to show why we guaranteed his contract the other night. All right, he is something else. All right, not only is he playing exceptional defense, but he's knocking down shots. And Taylor Horton Tucker, the last couple games he's been doing good. 21 points. He had rim dunks. Taylor Horton Tucker is that dude. I keep telling people they call him trash when he struggles, but he's young. He's gonna have ups and downs. But again, I actually just had somebody tweet to me right before I came on live. Why wasn't Kuzma doing this with the Lakers? I'm like, he was. Just people have short-term memory loss. Kuzma would have a big game or two, and then the star lineup would change up again. He would get revoked from it, and then boom, what happened? All right. Now he's getting a full green light over there. He had what they tell me he had like 26 points, 22 rebounds, something like that. He's a hooper. I always knew he was. Same thing with THT. Y'all gotta be patient with him, man, because he's only 21. And if y'all want to hold on to him and develop him, then you have to be patient with him and understand there's gonna be some ugly games. All right, whenever you have a youngin like that, it's gonna be some ugly games, but it's also gonna be some really nice ones, like the one he had versus the Hawks. Okay, I already talked about Malik. I mean, I can't really rave any much more about Malik Monk, man. Malik Monk has literally been looking like an all-star ever since he came into the starting lineup. Last 7 games, again, since he went down with quarantine as well. He came back 7 games, getting major minutes, averaging 21 points, shooting over 50% field, high percentage from the free throw line, and a high percentage from beyond the arc. Phenomenal. I mean, Monk is definitely who we thought he was when we acquired him, but better, right? But better. He's exceeded everybody's expectations, and the more opportunity he gets, the better he's going to get. Simple as that. Carmelo Anthony continues to be home court mellow at home, 17 points versus the Hawks, phenomenal. And Austin Reeves, great defense, and as always, the stat line didn't tell the full story in that game. But now I want to move on to the Memphis Grizzlies game because that's the one we're here for, right? Memphis. Excuse me. Ja Morant said something disrespectful about Laker fans. He said, finally, we can send those yellow jerseys or whatever the color is home crying. Basically, he's annoyed because, Laker fans take over everything. Well, it's time for us to send him home crying because this is a revenge game. I hope he plays it too. He might not play it because NBA players nowadays, they tend to duck and hide whenever they let their mouth get them in trouble. Well, Ja Morant, bro, I hope you play because the Boo Birds are going to be flying. Laker fans are very educated. They know exactly what they heard. And trust me, I can't wait to see him get booed if he's in the arena. So I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it. He's a very talented young player. I used to be a fan of his till he said that dumb shit about my Lakers. You know me. I'm purple and gold through and through, man. You know. So once he said that, I completely jumped off the John Morant wagon. I was even gonna buy one of his jerseys, just like I did the Trey Young jersey. I was gonna get a John Morant jersey in the future, but not no more, man. That's what happens when you put your foot in your mouth, Ja. I mean, you're too young and too unaccomplished to be talking smack about a legendary franchise or their fans. Personally, that's how I feel. Um, but yeah, let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think John Morant was in his right to talk his shit because they won, or do you think he was out of line? I personally, me, you know me, I'm biased, man. I'm a biased Laker fan, and I'll tell you straight up, as soon as you say anything negative about this fan base, it's gonna turn on you. You said want to continue to see Dwight get his minutes. Yeah, definitely. That I think I'm very happy with the way the Lakers have been playing. If anything else, um, I told you guys I don't mind small ball as long as Dwight gets major minutes and he comes in when we need him. Um, you know what I'm saying? When we need him the most. And that's when we're getting abused on the boards, when there's not enough effort and we need some dirty work done down low. Right. So that's how I feel about that. Like Dwight Howard is still has a lot of juice left in the tank, you know. Um, and let's just see if we continue to utilize him properly. I still would like to trade for a versatile big man. Like I hated the fact that Detroit got their hands on Bobo today. I think that would have been a nice pickup for the Lakers if we could have got him for maybe a second round pick or something. You know, he's a nice project young player, lanky, but he could also shoot the three. Now he is injury prone, so I can see why they wouldn't take a flyer on him. But those are the kind of trades we're gonna have to do, or maybe moves off the buyout market. We're gonna have to, acquire that type of talent because, in my opinion, we're still one big man away from being a legit threat. I still think we're working our way to becoming a threat now. If we win tonight, then we can really start saying we're turning the page. But we beat the Hawks. They've been struggling lately. Very impressed with the way LeBron defended Clint Capella. Okay. I thought Clint was going to try to bang him down low and try to injure him and stuff, use his body and play bully ball. But LeBron James was just quicker to the basketball. I mean, he was able to deflect a couple of those inside passes. He was able to really break his rhythm, not let him pound the ball twice and then go up with a power move and stuff like that. So, Clint it was basically a non-factor in this game. And if anything, John Collins was the one catching alley-oops from Trey Young. So again, tonight we're gonna need the same, man. The same type of effort because we know Memphis is a grinded out team. No matter who's playing tonight, if Dylan Brooks is playing or not, whether he's healthy or not, or John Morant or not, we have to approach this like it's the full health Grizzlies. We can't take them for granted. All right, we've lost games to teams all year because we've been taking them for granted. So he said, "Love you. We think alike. Appreciate you, bro." How am I feeling? I'm feeling a little bit better, Jennifer. I'm still weak, as you can tell. My voice can't really raise it too much, but I'm doing my best. I couldn't miss this one. I wouldn't miss this one for the world. I appreciate you, Vitelli. Thank you, bro. He said, "Hey, Dan, is THT on the trading block? He might be. He might be. Honestly, we don't know yet till his contract becomes available on the 15th of this month. All right, it's not tradable till then. A lot of rumors might start flying from here till then, but we'll know the truth after that. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Please, hey, it would mean the world if you guys smash the like button on this video because trust me, I still feel sick and I'm doing my best, man, Mamba mentality to do this video. But anything you guys do for the channel truly helps. He's like, glad you're back, Dan. Feel better. I appreciate you, bro. The detail of seriously, is Kendrick Nunn ever going to play for us? I have no clue. He might not. He might not play for us. You know, he might get traded before. You just never know. Things tend to work out a funny way. I mean, there's been plenty of times where we sign a player, we're excited for it, and we never get to see him play. DeMarcus Cousins was one of those players. We signed him, and then he got injured, and we never got to see him play, unfortunately. So I can't really tell you that, man. You know, my crystal ball ain't shining enough today to let you know if we'll ever see Kendrick Nunn don the purple and gold, but he's working his way back, man. He's practicing more and more, and he's ramping up his workouts. I am, Cheeto. I am, bro. I'm taking care of, brother. Thank you. So glad you're getting better and back. Thank you, man. Now I'm just more concerned for my girl. She came down with a high fever last night, man. I was struggling to try to bring it back, wetting up towels and stuff. He said, Dan, we need Turner very bad. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if we got a player like that. And it's funny, we haven't heard too many trade rumors involving him right now. So maybe something's happening behind the scenes. You just never know. But Grant is a name that's been thrown around a lot. Ben Simmons is another name that's been in the rumor mill. And obviously Turner will have to wait and see. But it could end up being a name we have. We might have no idea who it is, man. It could be somebody from the South Side that nobody saw coming. So he said, yeah, bro, I had a stomach ache. I do too. I have a horrible stomach ache right now. I actually went to the restroom right before I came on this video. Before I came to do this video, actually, sorry. And yeah, it's like, it's a horrible feeling, man. It feels like there's something biting at your stomach, right? Yeah, I heard it's like a variant of the COVID that's been going around. And you know what's funny? I actually got sick. We went to go rescue a dog that had got bitten from Los Angeles. And I heard everybody was getting sick over there, including my brother, his wife, his kid. Everybody was sick in Los Angeles. And we decided to go that night. And ever since then, I was feeling funny till I got sick. So just be safe out there, guys. Wear your mask, do all the safety precautions, man, because it's not fun. I'll tell you that. I got to be in quarantine now for a couple of days now. So he said, got to arguing with a so-called hooper at work about Kang. He said, told him I felt like he was the GOAT because of his work and he can play 1 through 5. He told me dude couldn't. What? My bad. I missed the last part of the comment, bro. Listen, it's an argument that you can make respectably forever now from this point on. I mean, LeBron's breaking all the records. No matter what people say, you're always going to have you're always going to have some sort of a claim to your argument, period. And the more he keeps going, the more of the claim to your argument you're going to have that LeBron is one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT, for sure. Appreciate y'all, man. He said, Dan, Russ, Bradley, Monk, LeBron, and AD should what? Should be in the lineup with everyone healthy. That's not a bad lineup. I don't mind that lineup at all. Yeah, I know. I got a little teary-eyed, man. I'm not going to lie when I heard Bob Saget just passed. It's just, I just have good memories of gathering around the living room watching America's Funniest Home Videos, So, yeah. He said you got the Omicron variant, it sounds like, Dan. Probably one of those garbage-ass viruses that the government keeps throwing out there, man. He said LeBron don't make heartless excuses like old street clothes. Don't call him that, William. Come on, brother. No, I get it, man. I understand Anthony Davis hasn't had the season everybody, has been expecting or whatever. But let's just hope that when he comes back with a vengeance, and he is that extra piece that just helps us, continue to elevate. Because right now we're starting to hit a nice little stride. We have to win tonight. If we lose tonight, it kills momentum. All right, because we have won 4 in a row, which is our highest win streak, and we're starting to beat decent teams like the Hawks. We can beat Memphis. They're actually a good team. All right. They're no joke. The Memphis Grizzlies are no joke. There's 27-14. 13 games over 500 for a reason, man. He said, Dan, fans mad at AD. He better come back right. I mean, he was still putting up 20 and 10. Whether we're mad or not, we missed that 20 and 10. So he's going to add 20 and 10. My only concern is how will Malik Monk adjust? And because, right now he's the second option next to LeBron. No disrespect to Westbrook or their fans, but Malik Monk is the second best player next to LeBron right now. Seriously, not even joking. Now, when AD comes back, he obviously has to become the second best player, which means is Malik Monk going to stay aggressive? Is he still going to be the third option, or is he going to return to the bench, or what's going to happen? That's my only concern with AD returning. But I'll be happy to have him back. 20 and 10. That's 20 and 10. He said, I don't have social media, so I had no clue. So glad you're okay, my dude. I'm going to pray for your girl to get well soon. Thank you, Endo420. That means a lot, man. I'm going to tell her you said that. Thanks a lot, brother. My boy said, Dan, how you feeling? I'm feeling a little bit better, man. I'm at 50% where I should be. I can't really raise my voice too much. So hopefully y'all can hear me properly. He said Memphis is coming off of an 8-game win streak. I know. It's a perfect time to snap it, though. We got to snap it like a Kit Kat. Just, it's time. They've been winning a little too much. And they've been resting Ja Morant and players like that while doing it. We got to teach them a lesson. Like, okay, y'all rested Ja Morant. And he was talking smack about Laker fans. Tonight is, please, Lakers, give us one revenge game. Let it be tonight. Because Ja Morant was really flexing on us, man. And he's too young to be doing that. All season long, youngsters like Karl Towns and Ja Morant have really putting no respect on the Lakers or our franchise. So we have to get that respect back by whooping that ass. That's what we got to do, man. Drink hot stuff. Oh yeah, trust me, man. My girl gave me a bunch of teas, lemon with vinegar, ginger teas, a bunch of stuff, man. Medicine, of course, everything. So I'm taking care of, man. But I appreciate y'all concern for sure. He said, Dan, we need to keep Monk this summer. Absolutely. I think that becomes a priority this offseason. If we have to trade somebody to clear cap, so be it. If that so happens to be Russell Westbrook especially, that's a double win. Whatever the case may be. But Malik Monk is a keeper because I feel like he's an all-star in the making. And players like him and Kuz and players like that, they just need opportunities, and they need to be given more of a leash to be able to succeed and to really thrive. And that's what I think happened with Malik Monk. He was repressed with Charlotte, but fit in nicely with us because he's exactly what we needed. A combo guard who can space the floor with his shooting, can handle the rock, get to the rim, finish above the rim. He's athletic, has high basketball IQ as well. People don't talk about his passing very much, but I rarely see him make a lot of turnover type mistakes like Russ. And he's not even a point guard. I rarely see him make the wrong play. So his IQ is higher than given credit for as well. I really think Malik can be something special in this league. Now, I hate to see, this is what I hate, man. Sometimes we put a lot of expectations on players, and then let's just say AD comes back and Malik Monk goes back to being a bench guy, right? Still putting up buckets and stuff, but a lot less efficient because he's meant to be a starter. All right. We know that for a fact now. He's averaging 21 points per game, shooting 50%, and doing it efficiently. He's meant to be a starter. Now, Frank Vogel is very stubborn. He's made several mistakes throughout the year. So I wouldn't be shocked if he benches Malik for some reason, man, in favor of the defense that Stanley and Avery Bradley bring to the star lineup. But I wouldn't. I would rather bench either Avery or Stanley, and I'd favor Malik Monk because the floor spacing and is so much better with shooters out there around LeBron. Dan, do you think Kendrick Nunn is coming back? Do you think THT loses minutes? Somebody's going to lose minutes, but we have so many guards, and we're not playing a lot of bigs, so I'm sure they'll slide him in there somewhere. I actually like this heavy guard / wing rotation that Frank is playing because we're flexing all of our depth right now. Now, I'll say this: I still would like another big. You never know; injuries could happen, and size is king in the playoffs, especially when the game slows down. That's why I keep telling people. People think it's always we're dominating right now with small ball, but the game's going to change in the playoffs. Things are going to slow down, and I definitely don't don't want to go in with just Dwight and AD as our primary bigs and DeAndre Jordan as a safety blanket. I'd rather get another big instead of DJ. Honestly, I'd cut DJ and Bazemore, and I would have gave Boogie a chance, but Boogie already got picked up by I think Denver. So he said, "No, Monk should never go to the bench. Fire Vogel in that case." Listen, I agree. I think Monk has more than just earned his. I think he's more than earned the current starting lineup. I think he has a lifetime membership if he wants it. You know the way he's been playing, but of course, granted, he has to keep playing this way. Um, to the starting lineup. All right, he's the combo guard we've been looking for since Kobe retired. Right, and again, not making it. Don't nobody try to twist my words. I'm not making the comparison to Kobe. There's never going to be another Kobe. I'm just saying, since Kobe retired, we've been looking for another shooting guard. That's good, at least, if not great. And Malik Monk has finally landed from the heavens, and provided scoring punch from that position. I mean, KCP, we thought we had it with KCP, but sometimes KCP turned into KC Prison and Casey Prick, and we'd call him all kinds of names because sometimes he was the type of player that he could drop 31 game and disappear for the next 7 or 8 and give you like 10 points. But the one thing he always gave you was consistent defense. So I do appreciate KCP for that. But Malik is the opposite. Now, Malik is capable of playing defense. That's not his specialty. His specialty is offense. He's an instant bucket. He's an insta bucket, right? So Malik Monk fits what this team needs. We needed an insta bucket from that position. That way, when teams double down on LeBron James or AD and they rotate it, guess who's going to be at the end of this of the shot clock knocking it down, right? It's not going to be Kent Bazemore. It's going to be Malik Monk, right? He said, "What happened? What happened to the flu? It doesn't exist anymore, or what? What are you talking about?" Cheeto, what are you talking about, bro? You can clearly see I'm sick. Matter of fact, this is what I've been drinking, bro. You calling me a liar, bro? You can clearly, bro. I literally lost like 7 pounds. That's crazy. What do you mean? What happened to the flu? This guy. Because I have loved how THT has played these last 2 games. He said, I was harsh on THT, but he has impressed me. And that's the thing. All of Laker Nation is harsh on the young talent, man. And my, historically on this channel, I've always defended all the young ones. I've caught a lot of flack for defending them, but I'm very patient with young talent. I'm way more patient with young talent than I am with veterans. The veterans are old, stubborn fools sometimes. But young players can get better, man. He said, Dan, you win when you have bigs, not guards. I mean, listen, what the Lakers have done right now, they've found I feel like they found a nice recipe for success, okay? Right now, a nice balance. Now, again, when AD comes, all that can be, we're going to have to re-scramble the pecking order. But right now, LeBron is actually dominating at the center because, number one, LeBron's just great. LeBron dominates at every position. People want to act like LeBron James just dominating the center. No. If you put him at point guard, he'll kill all the little point guards out there. Put him at shooting guard, he'll kill those. Small forward, that's naturally what I think his position is. Power forward, he'll kill that. Center, you see what he's doing. So it's not really the fact that he's playing center, but it's the fact that he's just one of the best players we've ever seen, and he adapts his game to anything. And he's strong as an ox, and his basketball IQ is out of this world, and he makes everybody around him better. So imagine a freaking 7-foot center, weighs about 285 or whatever, coming down the lane, playmaking or finishing. You just never know what LeBron's going to do. And he's keeping up with the bigs right now. But my concern is that he's going to wear out at some point. All right, playing that position, he's doing it all. He's playing point forward, point center, point everything. This is why I want a big to do some dirty work at times. And this is why I've been liking the fact that they've been using Dwight. I need more of that, though. He said, glad you're doing better. Give Dan some likes. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Lakers, then. Appreciate you, bro. Dan, just say it. LeBron is the GOAT. Give me one more championship and I'll say it. I'll say it. I mean, listen, Kobe will always be my GOAT. You know what it is, but I'll say it. I'll say LeBron. I guarantee you, LeBron gets me one more championship, and I'm a man of my word. I will say it on this here channel. LeBron James is the GOAT. All right? Putting my personal feelings to the side. That's all. Give me one more championship. But like I said, you can already make an argument for him. I'm not even arguing that. He said, we're going to be scary when we get healthy. He said, Dan, we should trade AD for John Collins. MJ? Yeah, you can make an argument for MJ. For sure. Kobe and LeBron are the GOATs. For sure, man. He said, MJ is a dirty gambler. Nah, I'm not even going to talk smack about MJ. I'll let LeBron James fans engage in that. Listen, Michael Jordan ain't never did shit to me, so I didn't grow up watching Jordan. I'm too young for that, but he was one of the GOATs. I'll say that. He's not my GOAT. Appreciate you, Victor. He said, Dan, you're the GOAT. He said, glad you're doing better. Appreciate you, man. That's what it's all about. Health, man. Health is so important. I hope everybody out there going through this, man. Hopefully you guys have family and friends taking care of you, because it feels good when people care, man. How am I feeling about Nunn? I'm interested to see if he does come back, how he gets incorporated into this heavy guard lineup. That's what I want to see about Kendrick, man. Heavy guard lineup. So he said, Magic and Worthy sat to watch New Buck Kobe. He said John Collins, Bogdan, and Cam Reddish plus 3 picks. Y'all still trying to make crazy trades, man. Dan, when are you going to make a Kobe LeBron song? He said, need your music for the playoffs. He said, Lakers theme song. Listen, if y'all heard my original track, Dan the Lakers fan, the original, the OG anthem, they call me Dan the Lakers fan. That one? Y'all heard that one? Y'all want the sequel, man? Y'all got to give me the 24K, bro. The sequel, Lakers anthem, and it's going to be better because, again, my production skills went up, man. My editing, my vocals, everything got better. So if y'all want the sequel, man, just keep hitting that sub button, keep smashing the like button, because my channel's getting up there, man. It was getting suggested. Shout out to the homegirl for letting me know on Twitter. It was getting suggested on the main page on YouTube. So that's pretty dope, man. And I couldn't do that without you guys. So if we get that, once we get to 24K, it's in the track. I said when we get 24K, we gonna drop the sequel. When we do that, I'm gonna drop a banger, man. Trust me. He said, Dan, my favorite song was the Flippers diss. A lot of people love that one, but I just wish the production was better. Trust, I was recording that out of my kitchen. I didn't even have a studio at the time, using a low budget program, and it's just you can tell the difference if you listen to the old track versus the new ones. Just everything got so much better over time. But I got y'all with some heat. Trust me, man. We're not far from 24K either. Well, we got like 7K something to go, so we'll get there in no time. And then I'll definitely drop that banger. Meanwhile, I'll be dropping other smash hits, man. And I was working on something already before I got sick. It's just, it's not going to come out the same if I try to record on it sick. He said, let me get a feature on the track, Dan. Let me hear what you got, man. Send me a sample, bro. Send me a sample on my Twitter DMs. He said, "Did you have COVID?" I think so. I didn't get tested because I'm trying to quarantine. I'm not trying to endanger nobody. Dan, I saw Jordan in the late 80s. I was 7 or 8 years old, but I saw Kobe's whole career, and it's still hard to decide who's better. But Kobe definitely got my heart at the end. You know what, Victor? My brothers got to see Jordan as well, and you're right. It is hard to decide, but it's really a matter of, like you said, who has your heart and who you cheered for the most, right? Because there's been a ton of great players in this league, man, over the history of time. And I just think basketball is a beautiful sport. I love it, man. Like I just got done watching a heartbreaker. My Rams lost, obviously. Um, but still, like as much as I love football, the excitement I get from watching a basketball game, just a regular game, even though there was so much at stake with the Rams game. And it's not just because we lost. This in general, unless it's the playoffs, right? But even in the basketball playoffs, it's just so much more excitement for me to watch basketball than football. I don't know. Maybe I love basketball, man. It's just I say my excitement level for a football playoff game is a 9, while my excitement level for Lakers, especially Lakers playoff game, is a freaking 1,000, man. Like it's different, guys. Y'all remember my pre and post games during the playoffs get a million times more intense than regular season, man. So, it's just basketball is a beautiful sport, man. No matter who you grew up cheering for, it's at the end of the day, it's all love, man. And we gotta appreciate greatness. We gotta appreciate greatness, man. You said Rams is Super Bowl or bust? Bro, we got to play a lot better than the way we played today. There's a lot better teams in the 49ers. No disrespect to the Niners fans, but the Niners just made it to the wild card game. And we should have won the division, but the Rams been dropping the ball and Jared Goff, not Jared Goff. See, I'm calling him Jared Goff now. Matthew Stafford has disappointed me the last couple of games this season, man. He's just throwing interceptions at the wrong times. He's being tentative. Sometimes he's holding the ball too long. Also, the protection in the pocket has to be a lot better. But man, tonight was just so disappointing, man, to the max. Listen, I'm already having a bad night. All right. Besides the fact that I'm already sick, Bob Saget passed away. Unfortunately, God rest his soul. My Rams lost. Now my Lakers gotta make up for this bad night, man. I need a Lakers win. I need that. But not gonna lie, having you guys in the chat already makes me feel a little bit better, man. The Rams need a new QB. Matt ain't it. Well, he was advertised as the savior, man. We gave up a lot to get him. So he was advertised as the next guy. Do I like the Chargers? Hell no. I hate the Chargers, bro. I'm rooting for their defeat right now. Are they losing? Please tell me they're losing. I'd rather the Raiders win than the Chargers. Can't stand Chargers, bro. Chargers are the Clippers of the NFL. They should. And the funny thing, they both came from San Diego too, and that's some shit. They should have stayed there. Lakers about to pull this dub. Rams definitely choked the game, but you got to give it to the Niners, man. The Niners played their heart out, man. They really wanted this one more. Sometimes it's that simple. Debo he's a freaking beast, man. Debo was running all over us, man. Like he played everything but quarterback. He says Stafford's been shaky since Detroit. Yeah, but they said with better protection and a better offensive weapons that he was going to shine brighter. I'm just quoting what they said. Now, let's hope that he proves us wrong. But right now, he's looking like the second coming of Jared Goff. I mean, let's not. I shouldn't even say that because Matt has a real cannon. Like he can really get some throws in there. But it's just he's been shaky lately. He's been throwing some picks at the wrong times. Matter of fact, this overtime, all we had to do was get into field goal range, and this sucker threw a pick. Like that's all we had to do. If we would have tied it, we would have still got what we wanted. But now we got the Cowboys leapfrogging us. The freaking Cowboys, bro. Nothing makes me madder than the Cowboys. But congratulations, Cowboy fan. I know we got a lot of Listen, we got a lot of different fans in Laker Nation from different fan bases, right? And we talk trash to each other when it's about football, but when it comes to Lakers, we all unite, man. So all that hostility's out the window as soon as the Laker game starts. He said, nothing but bloods at SoFi. Look at the Rams fans sold their tickets to the 49ers fan. It's simple. It's simple. You know, had a lot of COVID lately, and so we stayed home while 49ers in San Francisco, they came through, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, they were representing. There was a lot of red in there. But oh well. He said Rams out in the first round. If they play like they did today, they definitely will be. Shit, man. The Rams have disappointed me for all the firepower we've had this season. We're not nowhere where I expected us to end the season, man. We definitely should have won tonight. He said, "Yeah, man, I'm a diehard Broncos fan and a diehard Lakers fan. That's what's up, bro." He said, "Dan, come on, I'm a Cowboys fan, yo, all day. Lakers all day, Cowboys all night." Hey, man, I ain't mad at you, bro. I personally don't like your team. A lot of that has to do with Skip Bayless. All right. Usually the teams he likes, I can't stand, but I'm not mad, bro. I'm not mad. It is what it is, man. I know. That's gonna be a stupid dumb matchup. Would I start a football channel? I mean, if it gets requested enough, well, listen. Whatever the people want, if it gets requested enough, yes. But I just really want to give my full energy to basketball, man. To be honest, but I mean, it is fun talking football as well. My prediction for today's score. Um, Lakers, we scored 130 last game. Memphis plays better defense, especially if other guys are ready to go. I'll have Lakers 119, Grizzlies 105. Hopefully, because what we got to do is we got to keep playing the same way we've been playing. We got to share the ball, limit turnovers, and that's the key right there. Limiting turnovers just gives us so many more chances to be dominant and to catch a rhythm offensively. Because believe it or not, the more possessions you have, the more shots you get. The more shots you get, the more of an offensive rhythm you can catch. And the more of the offensive rhythm you catch, that's how you turn into a hot shooter like Malik Monk. So we gotta keep feeding the hot hand and keep the shooters going and all that good stuff, man. Definitely. He said, Monk career high tonight, baby. Let's go. Hopefully, man. Hey, he's trending upwards. All right. I think he started 22 3 nights ago. Not 3 nights ago, 3 games ago. Then 24, and I think he just dropped 29 the other night. So he's trending up. Rams have the Cardinals. I don't even want to talk about the Rams right now, bro. That's how upset they have me. Dan, did you see AD working out and shooting jumpers today? He's coming back in 2 weeks. AD on the way. I did not. I was watching the Rams game. I haven't seen nothing about this game yet. I haven't even listen. I've been so discombobulated between the sickness and the Rams losing. I've been so discombobulated. I haven't even checked what the starting lineup is for tonight's game. But here it is. Here we have it. Just dropped a minute ago. Is basically the exact same as last game. Stanley Johnson, beast. Avery Bradley, Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, and the number 1 center in the league, LeBron James. Yes, sir. I love it. As long as this lineup keeps working, I'm cool with it. But if we start at any point getting abused on the rebounds, getting killed on the glass, and just getting outworked, then I want to see Dwight come in. It's that simple. And again, keys to tonight's game, keep limiting the turnovers. I'm looking at you, Russ, because you've been doing excellent, but don't let me down today. Limit those turnovers. Take care of the basketball, of course, which is the same thing. Get out in transition. Maybe we do some high flying between Malik and LeBron. That connection is A1, baby. A1. And just hit shots, man, because it's a make it or miss league. All right. We got, at the end of the day, we're only as good as our shot making abilities. So go Lakers. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'll see you guys right here for the post game recap. Hopefully, if I'm not feeling too down. And then hopefully we're talking win. 5 in a row on the way. All right. We need a win tonight, though, so we can make this a 5-game winning streak. All right, Laker Nation. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, smashing the like button, and all the good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all. See you guys in the post game recap. Peace.